sweeties and swoons. It's your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yes, indeed you are. What is the business, babies? Feel like it's been forever, right? For me, anyway. So listen, you see the apple, nigga. So you know what that mean. You know what that mean. Let me say this though. I was gonna do it today, but I was like, they may try to whoop my ass. So I ain't done Sweet Solutions in forever. Even though I like to see you try, nigga. I like to see you try. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm gonna do a video tomorrow on the family reunion and some other shit, Christina Milian and all that shit. So yeah, get ready for that tomorrow. But anyway, let's get started with the Sweet Solutions. Okay, first question. Excuse me. Okay, now I read this one, so I'm going to just give you the gist of what it is. It's basically a 13-year-old girl. She had sex 2 months ago with her best friend's ex-boyfriend. She's scared, basically, because she doesn't want her best friend to find out that she slept with her ex-boyfriend, and she damn sure don't want her parents to find out that she had sex at 13 years old. Because she doesn't want them to be disappointed in her. But she did it anyway, okay. However, her best friend's 17-year-old stepbrother found out that she, was a little hooker, and now is blackmailing her. And basically, he keeps asking her for sex. She says she keeps telling him no, 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 no. And he hasn't told anybody yet. But him just knowing and like, basically keeping it over her head is basically driving her crazy. And she wants to know what advice... She said, I really shouldn't have done it, but at the time I didn't think about the repercussions of what I was doing. Any advice as to what I should do would be great. Do I give in to her stepbrother? Okay. No, child. First off, you're right. You're a little young ass, but I don't know. I guess, I know back at, child. I mean, I know people have been having sex at young ages forever. And I know there's more and more keeping it later, but nowadays it's like 13 and 12 is the time you do it. I will fucking kill, dog, listen, anyway, like I said, I don't know, because back in, when I was that age, I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about it. Like, I lost my virginity when I was almost 18 years old, which still isn't, like, really, really, really old. But hell, compared to everybody losing their virginity, like statistics say, everybody is at least have some type of sexual something by the time they're fucking 12 and 11. That's crazy. Where's the parents at, man? It's crazy. But anyway, back to you. No, sweetie, you don't give in to the stepbrother. That's what got you in this predicament in the first place. Is laying your little grown ass down and doing what you was doing. Now, what you are going to have to do is, guess what? Even though you're 13, you thought you was woman enough to lay it on down. Well, you're going to have to be woman enough to go tell your mama. Because you never know what he may try to do or what. And plus, you need to go get checked out anyway. You 13, you don't know you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure 13, you probably didn't have your period or something. You need to go see what's going on with your body. You don't know if nobody had anything. And from our, what's the shit called? Little reading on the internet and shit, and just being, you go to the doctors and things, they tell you, shit, you could be carrying something and not even know it. You may not have any symptoms. Just because you feel fine, don't mean you are fine. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you need to get that together, okay? So you need to tell your mother for health reasons as well. Now, yeah, they may be pissed off at you. As well, they should be. But, I mean, shit. You need to go ahead and tell. I know you're scared, but you wasn't scared to lay it down and get it done up. So you need to go let your mama know what's going on, so she can take it from there. And you won't have to worry about this little Negro. And I know you worried about losing your best friend, but guess what? You wasn't worried about it when you was doing it, right? Right? I'm sorry, boo-boo, but I have a child too, and that's not sympathy from me, because you should have came to... I would hope you have some type of relationship with one of your parents to where you could talk to them about something's going on, because even though you said in the letter that you weren't planning on having sex or losing your virginity, something in you made you do it at 13 years old. So you need to go talk to your parents. That's what you need to do. Yes, that's what you need to do. Next. Okay, I read this too. I'm scanning through this one too. 20-year-old female never had a boyfriend. She said she's had a few guys she's talked to, but nothing has ever really stuck. So she figured it was just wasn't meant to be, and that God would bring her someone, when the time was right. But then she realized that there was a problem. All the guys that she had ever talked to are either on the internet, through a friend's friend, and she's never had a guy approach her. And she said she's way too shy to approach a guy. And she said it's not that I'm only shy. It's whenever I see a guy that I'm interested in, she frowns up. She said her defense, sorry y'all, a defense tactic that she can't control, or one that that's interested in me and I'm totally oblivious to it. She said, short example, her mother, and her brother went to go eat, and the waiter basically cut off her brother while he was ordering his food. So he Johnny, you want what you want, baby? You know what I'm saying? What you want? It was at Chili's. You want the baby back ribs? I ain't ate at Chili's in forever, but they still get baby back ribs. Anyway, so the guy's flirting and she don't even realize it, right? And when he walks away, her mother was like, "Chill, he flirting with you. You know what I'm saying? What you doing?" But she said even when he got back, she basically blew him off. He touching her hand when she gave him the tip and shit. And, she basically just doesn't know how to talk to people, basically. She said she's really unapproachable, never really had experience talking to guys, and just got to where I'm not shy all that much anymore on the phone, but I end up telling things I really don't have to say. How do I stop being so unapproachable and so nervous on the phone and in person with guys? Okay, we've had quite a few questions like this back in the day. And basically what I would always say is, when you're real shy like that, do something to where you don't have to approach the guy, and the guy doesn't necessarily have to approach you. Like, go to speed dating, play dates, stuff like that. Because, in speed dating, you pick a number, you sit at a table. They ring the bell, and everybody moves from table to table. You know what I'm saying? And y'all start talking. So it's not like you're really approaching him, and he's not really approaching you. As you ring the bell, ding, 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 next table, you talk for a minute, and it's not long, so you kind of figure right off the bat if you want to talk to them. It's like, for a few minutes, like 2-3 minutes or something like that. And they keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Or the play dates. I don't know if they have play dates everywhere, but play dates here in Atlanta, they have a bunch of games. Like any game you could think of, from, your PlayStations to your Xboxes to checkers to spades, board games, anything. Just so if you want to play that certain game, a bunch of people may be at the table, guys, girls. And, you start talking and acting, just having fun. So it takes the pressure off of, ooh, I want to approach him, or ooh, I want to approach her. Just to start getting your social skills up. I think that's maybe how you should start it. Or if you're not into stuff like that, if you're like really church going, they have little church, groups for stuff like that. Look into something to where you don't necessarily have to approach them and they don't have to approach you. Not the bar scene. Don't do that. I think that would be a good idea for you. So yeah. It's alright, baby. You're 22. You're still young. You'll be alright. What's next? Okay. Oops, wait a minute. Okay, it says, I've known this chick for ages. People jokingly call us twins because we used to be that type. Don't get me wrong, she's always been a Christian. Most Sundays she goes to church, and, that's really no biggie. She said that was really no biggie before, but a few weeks ago, she had an epiphany or something. Now she goes to church all the time. She put all the time in all caps. Which is fine with me, but what I'm not fine with is the fact that she keeps bringing up the whole Jesus thing when we're chilling. Like, what the fuck? Okay. She keeps trying to get me to go with her, and I'm always politely like, no, which is bogus. Then she starts going on about how Jesus died for our sins and how I should open my heart to him and whatnot. And every single morning, and when I say that, that means it's all in caps. When I get real loud like every single, it's caps. Every single morning, she sends me the following text messages. My God is mighty to save. He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. Lord, I'm lost without you. God was thinking of you before you ever thought of him. When are you sleeping? When you're sleeping, God gazes at you with love because you were his idea. He loves you as if you were the only person on earth, etc., etc. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Well, that ain't right. Okay. The one day she was like, why don't you try being a Christian? I'm like, dude, I went to Catholic school, remember? My friend killed herself because her grandpa told her that God didn't like her because she was a lesbian. Damn. Remember? The pastor's wife told all the ladies to stop talking to my mom because she got a divorce. Remember? I'm not knocking anyone who has religious beliefs. I just personally choose not to be a part of anything like that. I feel that all you need to do in life is to treat everyone around you with respect and kindness. I feel really bummed because slowly we are both distancing. Share, please. Okay. Lisp. Got my Chris Brown going. Fuck it. We're separating. We're moving apart from one another. I'm happy with my life and everything in it. And I don't understand why she's doing all this to me when she's been knowing who I am all this time. Please help me out. I just want my friend back. Okay, here we go. First off, let me tell you something. It may be annoying, like, to people who aren't, like, really religious. It may be annoying when someone is constantly pushing you down your throat, but guess what? If she's had an epiphany and she's given her life back to Christ, that's actually what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to try to bring people in, you know, and seeing and giving their life back to the Lord. So what she's doing, because she's, you know, had this epiphany and she's given her life back to the Lord, she's actually doing what she's supposed to be doing. And I understand that may be irking the shit out of you. Because, like you said, you've gone through a lot of things in the Catholic Church with, you know, your friend committing suicide because her her grandfather telling her the Lord doesn't love her, and, you know, the people, the pastor telling people not to talk to your mother. So you have a bad taste in your mouth with that. And I can understand that. Hell, who wouldn't? But honestly, that's what she's going to do that. Because she doesn't feel like she's doing anything wrong. I know with you, it feels like, okay, don't try to stuff it down my throat. You got that? That's cool with you. Let me do me. That's how you're feeling. But with her, all she sees is she's doing God's work by trying to bring her friends in to be saved. You know what I'm saying? So she's going to do that. She's going to do that all day. That's just like, I think every town or city has that, them people who stand on the corner and preach all day long. And, you know, people actually think that those people are crazy. But if you read the Bible, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to shout it from, you know, that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're supposed to do. Even though they're looked at as crazy. But, I hate to say it, but if it's like that so intense and you just cannot take it, you probably are going to separate. You know what I'm saying? You probably are, because you're growing in two different ways. You're going this way, she's going this way. You know, and not saying y'all can't be friends anymore, but it's probably not going to be as strong because you feel so strongly about this and she feels so strongly about this. You know what I'm saying? So you may just have to have a certain ground to talk to each other. Okay, well, every now and again. It's not going to be like, you know, we're twins type thing anymore because you're growing in two different directions. You know, you're both grown. You're growing in two different directions. Now, with me, I can understand you with as far as church, because when I was little, we went every day. My mama, which she turns 109 next month. Hey, mama, baby. Yes, you're doing your thing. But we went every day. No. We went, not only did we go every day, we went to every single service. Even on the holidays, we went to the 12 in midnight service. We went to every single service. And then my grandpa, he is y'all remember my mama was talking about my grandpa, now rabbi? He has been everything. From apostolic to Baptist, he's been every type of preacher. Now he's a rabbi. We was in church all the time. All the time. And now that I'm older, certain things I see in the church, I disapprove of, and some I don't like. There are a lot of, and don't get mad at me because I'm saying this, because the first thing you hear is, you know, disapprove of a church. But y'all know, like I know, there's a lot of backstabbing and talking behind your back type old mess that goes on in the church. You know what I'm saying? And some churches are fashion shows. There's a lot of things that goes on in the church that have some people kind of like backing away from the church. Like with me, I'll go and I pay my tithes, and then sometimes I just go ahead and leave. I get the word, pay my tithes, and then I go. But I can understand that. But honestly, you're not going to be able to get your friend back because she's doing the Lord's work now, and that's more important. That's more important to her than the twin whole friendship thing. You feel what I'm saying? She's not going to stop, especially if she's basically giving herself back to the Lord. She's not going to stop texting you God stuff and trying to bring you into the Lord's house. She's not going to stop that. So you're either going to have to just stick it out and deal with it, or you're going to have to back off some. You know what I'm saying? Not completely, because that's your friend, but you're going to have to back off some. Okay, babe? So I hope y'all work that out. Make sure you hit me back. And let me know. I'll make a Sweet Solutions updates email so y'all can start sending the updates to that one and not to the regular one. Alright, what's another one? Okay. It says, Dear Candy, my name... Oh, shit. I'm 17. I'm from Marietta, and I lived there with my mom and stepfather when I was 11. My mom had her first child with my stepfather. After that, I left and decided to live with my father in New York. And that's where I was for 5 years. Things began to turn bad because my father is strict about school. But I wasn't worried because I've always been an honor roll student. I got a C in 7th grade, and he slapped me in the tub. Long story short, he began beating me when I didn't perform up to his standards. And I was so ashamed, I kept this to myself for 5 years. This year took an awful turn when I failed a state exam, and he slapped me with a glass cup. You want me to go beat him? Chad, you doing too much. Where the hell was I at? Okay. Soon after that, I ended up in the hospital for attempted suicide. To get away from my father. I finally left this February, and I'm back with my mom in Marietta. I couldn't help thinking back on all that happened, and even though my mother tells me it's not my fault, I still feel it is. It has really brought my confidence down, although I mask my emotions by joking around. I haven't spoken to my father since February. My birthday was last month, and he called 2 days before thinking it was my birthday and didn't call back. How or even should I reach out to him? Okay. Now, see, I'm strict with school myself. I don't do C's either. But, damn, I don't go beating a child with cups either. I think... I'm trying to make sure I say this right. Because I don't want to say, don't deal with your father. Okay? But I will say this. I think you should get some counseling. Because you still have those issues. You still think it's your fault that what was done to you was, the beating. Because, like, a whooping is a whooping. But a beating and abuse, that's a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? And he went overboard. Okay? He went overboard. And even your title says 17 and scared. So, I don't think you should if you're going to reach out to your father, I don't think you should do it right now. Unless he's brought down to do like a counseling session with you. But I don't think you should just reach out and call him and just, hey, Dad, because you still have a lot of issues with what happened, and I can understand why. It's like basically you're probably scared of him. You probably, I'm just thinking, but you probably even will be nervous to talk to him on the phone, So I think you should talk to your mother, see if she can get you in some counseling so you can talk it out, because there's a lot of stuff that you're keeping inside that you're not even telling your mother. And that's what's keeping you scared and frightened and your confidence low. So maybe it'll help you to talk to somebody outside of that whole situation and find out exactly what's going on to start helping you get your self-esteem back and getting back on track. So me personally, I wouldn't reach out to my father just yet. If I was going to reach out to him, maybe it would be if he would come do a counseling thing, or once I've been in counseling and kind of got my head back on straight to the point to where, I'm more confident when I talk, to ask him, what was the problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that, you thought of me to be better than a C or failing these exams, but to abuse me, not just whoop my ass, but abuse me is like, was I just want to know why. And sometimes that's all. Sometimes asking the question why, you find out some things, So that's when I would talk to him after you've already been in counseling and kind of got, your self-esteem back on the right track. But right now, you're too fragile. So I wouldn't reach out to him at this moment, no. So yeah, so make sure you hit me back, baby. Let me know what you decide to do and how everything's going. Let me see, do we have some more, y'all? Oh, one more. Ooh, Chad, I done deleted all them damn pages and didn't write y'all back and say, y'all see it, Chad. Okay. Hi, Candy. I have recently broken up with an army man. He told me he was single, but I found out he's married to 2 different women in 2 different states. He has moved around frequently, claiming it's due to his military life, but but his stories didn't make any sense. 1 month he was in South Carolina to become a Delta. Then he moved to Tennessee to become a drill sergeant. And now he's in Georgia and claimed he received papers to move back to Mississippi. Whenever I called him in the past, whether day or night, he wouldn't answer the phone. He suggested I text him first. I know you were a military brat, so may you please share with me and your SATV viewers what those in the military do on a daily basis. I didn't like it that I was misled, and I don't want anyone else to be misled either. Okay, well, with him being military or not, if you call him day or night and he don't pick up, but then he texts your ass and say you might want to text me first, that's straight up in your face. What I'm saying? That's just common sense, baby. Now, military, you do not go 1 month to become a Delta, then the next month to become a drill sergeant, then the next month, no, Chad, don't work like that. And if he's married and he has one of the chicks, this is if he's even in the damn military, Chad, because what you were saying don't even sound right. So he may not even be in the damn military. Matter of fact, that nigga ain't in the military. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. You don't go 1 month to become a Delta, then 1 month to become a drill sergeant, then 1 month you got papers to move back here. It don't work like that. It does not work like that, baby. It don't. Majority of the time, if you're a single soldier and you get shipped off to these different places, you're not there. Jenna, man, ain't no damn military. And if you married and your family's with you, you usually in each station place for 3 years. Y'all remember me saying I moved since I was 7 years old every 3 years? Because it's a family. Chad, I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at him because that's some funny shit. That nigga ain't a military. Chad, he on the corner right now at the liquor store smoking on a cigarette. How you find out he was married to 2 people? Write me back. Write me back. And tell me how you found out he was married to 2 people. Write me on my Facebook, because I want to hear this, like, now. Please. Because, yeah, Child don't need to answer this question. That's not it. It's not how the military works. It just is not. Sometimes you can be sent away for a year, or if your family's with you, or if it's a hardship tour, you can be sent away, 3 years at a time if your family's with you and stuff like that. But, child, it ain't no month to month to month. Oh, got papers to go here? Child, please. No, that's not how it works at all. There's no need to even go in depth with this question because that's some funny shit. He's funny in a motherfucker. And I really, really want you. I'm going to put my Facebook link right down there. Please write me as soon as you see this video and tell me how you found out he was married to 2 bitches in 2 different states. Because I really want to know. Okay? I'm sorry you got misled, baby. Your feelings hurt. But that's what the telltale signs are, baby. I need y'all to start using y'all head. Telltale signs, okay? Red flags and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Red flag. How the hell I'm going to call you, bitch? And you're not going to pick up the phone, but you going to text me right back and tell me, I'm going to hit you back, but just text me before you call? Buddy, how about that? How about that? No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that, Shannon. No. If you've never been to his house, there's a reason. I say there's a reason. Red flags, people. Red flags, okay? Just, you know what? I'm going to do a red flag video one day. Watch. I'm going to do a red flag damn video for y'all. Yes, 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 okay? Y'all, just keep a lookout for that. Jesus. Anyway, oh, I do have one update. Remember the girl who, her question, I don't remember what Sweet Solutions on. This, I don't know which one it was on, but remember, I think that she was, her boyfriend had lost a job. She was 22, he was 35, I think. And he had to move back home, and then so he couldn't come visit her. But then she went to Job Corps, and like he was 10 minutes away, and he kept saying he didn't have gas money to come see her. And I'm like, baby, a man will walk. I didn't see the nigga walk my ass with some pussy. So 10 minutes away, shit, that's a hop, skip, and a jump. Hop, skip, jump to get to you. And remember, I told her, I said, child, he's either living with his baby mama, he got a girlfriend. Remember, he kept her in the truck the whole time when she came to visit. Y'all remember that? She wrote me back. She said, he finally told her everything he was doing. And she said, Candy, I wasn't even mad because you already told me everything he was doing first. So she basically said, she was like, oh, okay. So I'm glad I could be of service to, you know, cushion the blow a little bit. But yeah, let me get up out of here, child. Go make me some cereal. But yeah, I will be on here hopefully tomorrow after I get done ripping and running to do my 2 cents on Christina Milian, LeBron James, and whatever else I look up and find out. And a little something that I got to say about the family reunion. So yeah. So, let me get up out of here, Chad. Get my dang on. There we go. As always, thanks for watching. And tell a friend. To tell a friend. To tell a mother-sucking friend, baby. To subscribe and follow your girl on Twitter. Yes, I'm going to have both links, my Twitter and my Facebook. Girl, army question? You better hit me on my Facebook chat. Tell me how you figured all that shit out. Yes. All right, sweeties. Bye.